It's November 2020, and there's three important things going on right now. There's the presidential election, there's all-time fall-time riding, baby, and there's new bike parts. Here are 5 new mountain bike parts and accessories live at thelostco.com. What's up, everybody? I'm Mike from The Lost Co, and we've got some new mountain bike parts and accessories on our website. We just wanted to share with you guys. And if you notice, I have a beanie on and a flannel, which means, yes, I live in the Pacific Northwest, but more specifically, it's fall season, which means the temperatures are chillier and there's a little bit more mud on the ground. So some of these products we're going to show you are going to be specific towards the season. Some of them are just going to make your bike look cool. Some are going to make you slow down. But first, we've got what I would consider is a must-have for all mountain bikers in the fall or any chilly riding condition, and that is the 100% Brisker Gloves. The 100% Brisker gloves are a chilly riding condition specific glove. You've probably seen a million people have these on their hands over the past several years. We actually have carried these pretty much every year during the fall season, so they're not 100% new. However, we just brought in a fresh box of these bad boys for the fall. Now, why are the Briskers so dang popular? Well, because these things are warm, but they're not super bulky. A lot of winter gloves, they have a really thick palm and you can't really feel your grips or your controls. However, the Brisker is totally different. The outside is lightly insulated to stop that wind and that cold air from penetrating through when you're going Mach speeds down the trail. But the backside, the palm, is actually super thin, so it's going to give you great feeling on your grip and on your cockpit in general, so you can still feel what's going on. And of course, it's got a Velcro cuff so that you can make these things nice and tight and keep any chilly air from coming in on the backside. Me and most of the guys here at the shop have been using these things for years. I actually have a pair that's about 2 years old and they're still running perfect. They're super durable and they're warm and they're super comfy. And like I said, these are a must-have for chilly riding conditions. If you want to grab the 100% Brisker gloves, click this link right up here, head over to our website. All right, next up, we've got an actually brand new part that we've never carried before. This is a customer request. These are the Hayes Dominion A4 brakes. Hayes as a brand has been in the game a long time. However, it's not really been one of those SRAM or Shimano type brands that you see on every bike out there. However, they still are pretty popular. Now, the first thing that we notice and that you'll notice as well is the super light lever action on these guys. It takes about half the force to pull this lever as it does on pretty much any other brake. So when you're out on the trails, it's going to reduce a little bit of arm pump and just overall just have a really smooth, consistent feel. Now, this is a result of the Hayes Lo-Fi lever design, and there's a cool little cutout of kind of 3D video, Alex put that up on the screen, of these things and how it works. Basically, the piston is designed to create minimal amount of friction, make it super easy to pull, combined with the bearing in the lever body itself. And also there's a very small amount of dead stroke, so when you pull that lever, it has a really quick bite point. That's a result of the piston design in there. All in all, this thing is packed with tech. I think all those really techie riders that like something a little bit different are going to be stoked on these. Now, also on the other end of the brake is the caliper, which has some pretty cool stuff. It's got 2 bleed ports to make it super easy to bleed. So you put a syringe on both sides, squeeze and pull, get all the bubbles out pretty easy. One other cool feature on the caliper is that it's got these little set screws where you put the caliper bolts so that you can easily center your caliper with the rotor. It's technically called the Hayes crosshair alignment system. That's pretty sick. A lot of you probably struggled centering your pads over a rotor at some point, but Hayes has made this a little bit easier. These use dot fluid because they have a higher boiling point. Overall, it's a little bit more of a techie brake fluid. And also, we do have the Hayes rotors that work better with these Hayes brakes. We have a customer at the shop here that has these Hayes Dominions, and he swapped out his SRAM brakes and kept his SRAM rotors and put the Hayes brakes on there. But when he finally did switch to the Hayes rotors, he said that he had more consistent braking, more power, and less noise when combined with the Hayes brakes. Hayes does say that they use Hayes specific pad compounds, which they think works better with their rotors. And so far, we have heard that that is actually true. Now, if you would like to try the Hayes Dominion brakes on your bike, click this link right up here, head over to our website. All right, next up is a super simple one. It's gonna make your bike look cooler. And these are custom fork decals from one of our favorite brands, Groundkeeper. Everybody spends a lot of money on their bike and they want to make it look cool too. Groundkeeper fits that market and they make your bike look cool with custom fenders, and now custom decals. They make these things for the Fox 36 and Fox 38 in both factory and performance series, and also they make them for the RockShox Lyric, and I believe the RockShox ZEB decals are coming soon. They make these things in a ridiculous amount of designs so that you can match everything on your bike or make it stand out. If you got an all black bike, you got something like this abalone design or any of the other like 13 designs or whatever, and make your bike stand out from the crowd. These things are super easy to install. Obviously, just remove the decals from your fork and install these new decals on your fork and make it look better in 5 minutes.
I'm going on pronunciation.
For abalone?
Abalone, I believe.
I think it is abalone too.
Okay, little asterisk, I don't actually know how that's pronounced. It's abalone or abalone. The consensus here is that it's abalone. Let me know in the comments if I'm an idiot or not. If you want to make your bike look cool, click this link right up here, go over to the website, order up some decals from Groundkeeper from thelostco.com. Like I mentioned before, we've got these hashtag all-time fall-time riding conditions, which means we've got some mud on the ground, and if you don't have a fender on the front of your bike, you're gonna have mud on your face and in your eyeballs. It's hard to see with mud in your eyes, trust me. One of the most popular things that we've sold in our store in the past several months has been the bolt-on Fox mud guards, and now there's an option for the RockShox ZEB. Are fresh in. We just got these things. We've got quite a bit because I know that these things are going to be flying off the shelf for everybody that's flying down the trails through the mud. That's good. And then when you bolt it on, there you go. You got a fender on your bike. These little things don't look like they do much, but they do. All that mud flinging off the back is going to not go on your face when you're hanging over the bars going down the hill, and it's going to help tremendously, I promise. These little things are a must-have for when you're riding in the mud and in the wet conditions. If you'd like to order one of these for your RockShox ZEB, click this link right up here. Order it from thelostco.com, baby. Last but not least, we've got some new Lostco merch. It's been a long time coming, requested from a lot of people, but it's finally here. New Lostco bottles and Lostco fenders. All right, everybody, last on this list, we've got some new merch. We've got these brand new bottles, brand new fenders. Now, I went to engineering school for exactly 1 week before dropping out and moving out here to ride bikes, and I don't know much about engineering, but I do know that these are engineered to hold water inside, keep it in there when you're riding around so it won't fall out, and then you have this little cap and you can drink out of it. Now, these are engineered specifically for drinking water or any other liquids of your choice on the trail. They fit into a water bottle holder on your bike, and last but not least, they say Lostco all over them. Now, we've got a Ride Bikes Have Fun design with our little slogan on the front, and then we've got our skull logo on the back, and that's red. We've got an orange one, kind of looks like a Picasso design. It's got our name all over it. It looks really cool. This is a bigger bottle, one of these 24 ounces, I think. And then we've got our classic Cool Stoke bottle. We carried that one over because people really like that. Now we also have some fenders. Going back to the ZEB Fender, keep the mud off your face. We have, what do we got here? We got 5 designs. I can't even pick them up, we got so many. So we got this one, it's kind of this distressed design. That's my favorite personally. Then we have our Ride Bikes Have Fun with the mountain design. Henry, our graphic designer here at the shop, designed these all, by the way. Very good job, Henry. You're killing it. And we've got 3 colors of this. We've got a teal, we've got an orange and purple, and we've got this dark blue and kind of a light pink. Those are super sick. And then we've got this light distressed fur design. So we've got a couple black and white ones, and then we've got some color options for all you that like colors on your bikes. All the fenders include Velcro straps. You can Velcro these onto your fork. They look cool, and they keep the mud off your face. If you'd like to support the Lostco, grab some merch that makes your bike look cool and supports us here at the shop. Click this link right up here, bring you over to the merch page on our website. All right, well, there you have it. We've got some gloves to keep your hands warm. We've got some brakes to slow you down. We've got some decals to make your bike look cooler. We've got some RockShox ZEB fenders that bolt right on, keep the mud out of your face. We've got some specifically engineered water/beverage holders with our logos on it, and some fenders with our logos on it to keep that mud out of your face and keep you supporting the shop. Which of these new products is your favorite? We would love to know. As always, drop the comments below this video. We'd love to hear what you guys think. Links to all of these products on our website are in the description below this video. And as always, if you guys have any questions, shoot us an email to info@thelostco.com or give us a call. We want to talk about bikes with you. 360-306-8827. Until next time, we've got to ship out these fenders because the trails are getting muddy and the people need the fenders. Peace.